Jones has been in the spotlight recently, as she was just cast as the lead in legendary director Paul Christopher's newest psychological thriller, Deep Within. She was only a week shy of graduating from Los Angeles' prestigious Mildred McKibben Performing Arts Academy when the casting announcement was made, and this will be her second feature film. Last fall, she had a minor role in Paul Christopher's Mind Games, playing Alana Thomas, who was killed off early on, but quickly became a fan favorite. If we want Jones to play Diane in an Every Time We Meet remake, then who should play Henry? He'd have to be just as charismatic as Jenkins. Can we all agree that there is nothing more swoon-worthy than the final scene when Henry says to Diane, "Well, darling, I'm sure glad you showed up." We here at Film Buzz are waiting in eager anticipation for Conaway to receive her award at the FCCs and for Jones's star to rise. When asked about the recent developments in her burgeoning career, Jones stated, "I'm incredibly lucky to be in this position, and I'm grateful for all the support I've received." Conaway could not be reached for comment. Chapter 1. Friday, May 15th. Miss Jones, how does it feel to have such a breakout role so early on in your career? This is asked by a press reporter who stands in a sea of other reporters, photographers, and fans. They stare at us eagerly, stare at me. I'm sitting on stage at the Los Angeles Palooza Film Festival on a panel with the legendary Paul Christopher to talk about his new movie, Deep Within. We start filming in a few weeks. It's surreal, I say with a small laugh. I swallow and remind myself to smile brighter. I cross my legs and will my heartbeat to slow down. I just want everyone to like me. I can't believe this is my life right now, I say. When I got the call that Paul wanted me to audition for this movie, I almost fell out. Everyone laughs at this, and I unclench a little. Be cool, I think to myself. Be charming. Be the best that you can be. God, I sound like an after-school special. Evie is one of the most talented students I've witnessed come out of Mildred McKibben, Paul Christopher says in his elegant British accent. He turns to me and smiles, adjusting the brim of his gray newsboy cap. His white hair is pulled back in a ponytail at the nape of his neck. She really understands character in a way I haven't seen from someone so young. We've already done great work together on Mind Games, and I'm looking forward to working with her on Deep Within. I smile and try my best to pretend that I'm not completely freaking out at his praise. Paul Christopher is in his mid-60s, not that much younger than my grandmother, and he's been making twisty, critically acclaimed thrillers for decades. I've sat at home on my living room floor, watching his movies on a loop, my bowl of popcorn sitting untouched because I was so engrossed in the story. Now, maybe someone will stop eating popcorn in order to watch me. People in the room are recording us on their phones, and I'm once again thankful to my agent Carrie, who hooked me up with a stylist last week. In my opinion, I've always had good fashion sense. I mean, that's what happens when your grandmother is Evelyn Conaway. Yeah, that Evelyn Conaway. Basically the biggest movie star ever. But the bright orange Carolina Herrera mini dress and white Christian Louboutin pumps I have on today is maybe the best outfit I've ever worn. I imagine the number of times I'll be tagged in videos and post on Instagram and sit up a little straighter. I'll have a lot of DMs to respond to tonight. I turn to Carrie now, who is standing off to the side. She gives me a subtle thumbs up, and I nod. As thrilling as this is, having her here makes me feel less alone, less like I'm in a fishbowl. Miss Jones, you have quite the family legacy, another reporter says. Do you feel any pressure now that you are following in the footsteps of your